Welcome to another episode of Finance Friday. And on this episode, the last time I talked about the role of insurance, right, in your personal finance, and where we talked about how it helps you to mitigate paying huge sums out of pocket in the event of an unplanned eventualities, right? So today I want to talk about most important forms of insurance that anyone should have. I know that if you had gone to check different kinds of insurance, there are myriads of information, right? There is so much that you become confused and unsure of which to actually go with, and that's why I'm here today to tell you the three most important ones that you can begin today, whatever your earning bracket is. Okay, so number one is health insurance. I remember I had spoken about the fact that treatment and healthcare is becoming extremely expensive, and it becomes burdensome if you have to make such payments out of pocket. Sometimes it could be so heavy that even your paycheck at that time will not be able to cover it. And so if you have an health insurance with a reliable health insurance company, there is what we call the HMOs, right? There is, in Nigeria, we have the NHIS. There are different health insurance. So get a health insurance not just for yourself, get a health insurance that covers your family as well. Because if, for instance, the eventuality doesn't happen to me, if it happens to someone in my immediate family, I am still going to be bothered about taking care of their healthcare needs. Number two is an auto insurance. Now, for those of us who have automobiles, it is important to have an auto insurance for your cars or your bikes or your bicycle or your keke, right? Because whether or not we like it, there is a huge possibility of having an accident. Your vehicle can get dented or your vehicle could break down, and so instead of having to pay, imagine you having to buy an engine block, right, or trying to change your exhaust from one pay. It is going to be extremely burdensome on your pocket, and so to curb that, I also get an auto insurance. Auto insurance, there is the comprehensive that covers you, and then there is, I think, a third party one that covers just the other car that has been affected. So get an auto insurance to cover your vehicle. Number three is a pension scheme. Now, there are different kinds of pensions. I will try my best to either come speak about it or get someone else who is a insurance professional to join us and have this conversation. Now, having a pension is more or less like a retirement insurance. Okay, so you are saving your money so that when you retire, you don't have to consider active work to be able to meet your needs at that time. The good thing about retirement insurance or your pension is the fact that there is also an annuity that allows for the money to continue to make money for itself, and you don't outlive the amount that you have saved. We'll talk about how that there are two kinds of pensions. There is the I can't really remember. There are two, where one is if you work in an organization where your pension is not covered, there is no arrangement for pension coverage, even though we know by law it is important. What you could do is you sign up with some of these banks, and then they will provide you with an account where you can keep some portion of your money every month from your paycheck. And also there is the one where your employer brings a certain portion and you bring another portion, and all of these portions are kept in a particular account, irrespective of the offices. If you move from office to office, as long as your next office covers for pension, you would still get the amount credited to that particular account. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you do not have an insurance, please make plans to get an insurance. Contact your banks, contact insurance providers, and ensure that you get an insurance as soon as possible. There is also the healthcare. There's the childcare insurance where you're making payments for your children for when they begin to school. There are different classes, but these three are the most important ones I think you should have. Cheers.